50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. A shotgun. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Buffalo Bills. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
From the gun, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Alert, alert, alert! 5 wide. Regular.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They run for the first time with James Cook. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Cook. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, ram. Crowd right. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Quick throw here to Johnston. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Home troops right. Ready.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
380, 21. Go.
Here's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Well, the field goal obviously a little dicier here with the elements in the snow, but still right on the border of field goal range. But they're going to go for it. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. Allen going to throw. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
319.
To throw, it's Allen. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
like
in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Allen now looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he stopped immediately there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Charger drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they tell their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now 3rd down and 7.
Set. 180. Let's go, let's go. Home troops right. Go.
Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Herbert now. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line.
27 yards. And the Chargers first down. A gain of 27.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Set. 380. Crowd right. Set.
Herbert.
What are these dudes doing to hang on to this ball?
But he does take it all the way to the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Man,
The end zone, but that's going to
Hey, no.
wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Set. 380. 5-9. Hey, go Lion. 21. Ready.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point through the Snowflakes, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Bills 3. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. That is incomplete. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here, but that one falls incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Setting up the screen for Cook. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Side here, caught by Kincaid. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 43. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
To the air, Allen. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Alert! 319! It's out!
Throwing now is Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Chargers' 27-yard line.
56. Regular. Alert! Look out!
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Brown 80! Alert! Hey, tight. Out! Look out!
Now Allen. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Crowd right. Go.
Now it's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stop.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Second and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, race. Kappa.
Looking to throw. Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
First down, Chargers.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor 12.
Herbert throwing again. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
18 more yards.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
59.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
And his kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
20-yard line.
The stop for no gain brings up second and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Home troops right.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 56 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are even at 10 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. We'll get this up to about the 44.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. A run once more with Hampton. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Let's go.
Here's Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Part of me sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go, and let's see who's faster.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The Chargers first down. A gain of 18.
Ram.
First down, Chargers.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Kappa. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. 21.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And it's caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Gesicki from 21 yards away. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this thing gets marked where it went out of bounds, so they're going to have really good starting field position near midfield. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. Off play action. Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Allen now looks to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Hey, Kappa. Go.
Here's Herbert. He's going to let it go again.
Get the fuck out of here, man. God dang. Good throw, bro. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
A big play there for L.A. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Set. 380. 5-9. Let's go. Hey. 21. Hey, go Lion. Set.
Herbert now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Seven yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
Wide 80. 21. Hey, ram. Ready.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are right back in this football game.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Left side, Cook. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
To throw, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Now Allen, gotta have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for a Bills.
Allen going to change this at the line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off 52.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Allen going to run with it. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now a 2nd and 6. On play action, Allen. This will be caught by Brown. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, tight. Alert. Half 85. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Middle.
Allen going to throw. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force
I swear I'm not in the game. I didn't know I had 1 yard to go.
Now coming up.
I swear I'm not in this
Partner,
game.
they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
56, 56.
Look at this.
Middle. Half 10. Hey, home. We go.
Now Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds
Talk to myself.
with the first down.
And
So
back
that's
to
going to
score
double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Round 80. Gun. Alert. Half.
Throwing, Allen.
And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Chargers 16.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Here they go. Here it comes.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's what's coming.
Throwing, Herbert. On the RPO, he'll
He
keep
took
it
our running it
himself.
immediately, huh?
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They got pressure on him, though.
2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
It's a screen. I'm still screening. Over there.
59. Hey, ram.
Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Home trips right. Let's go.
Herbert.
Shit.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He's going to break out.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's good, though. He's straight.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Capture.
Herbert to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Now the Bills are going to use the first.
Excuse me.
Their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Herbert gonna throw.
Got that.
And this one is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now.
Go. 5-9. Okay, let's go. Go. Ready.
Now Herbert. And it's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Up the middle, it's Hampton.
Missing.
Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Set. 12. 80.
Now Herbert.
Let's go. Come on.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I had to pull it out.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Black 80. Black. Home trips right.
Now it's Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
most
Two
times.
huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die fourth down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now.
Don't risk it. Don't do that.
Against them, but whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's fourth and long.
Shit is beatable, huh?
They snap it to Herbert.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Not bad.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. They go to a lead here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game.